Set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. To try again after the sack, Watson, and he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson. Looking deep for Jennings. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now Peterson running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They try again with Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Throwing is far. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend the lead to 11-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On 1st down, it's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Bradley Chubb make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Looking deep for Jennings. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Right down their throat.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
On first down, Favre. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, Favre. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 37 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
Our time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun. Here's Montana. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Just bowling over tacklers and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the deep.
Adrian Peterson, touchdown, Philadelphia. Adrian Peterson, 41 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the 2-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost him 5 yards. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now the first carry for Bush. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now Montana. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Montana. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Favre on second down towards the end zone for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On second down, Montana. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. First down. It's Peterson. He's to the 10, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. First and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. $15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 14.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
To throw is Montana. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Here's Montana to throw. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Favre to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Favre. And Jennings has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Favre. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Peterson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Now Favre. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 6 yards away. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 57. They will look to throw. Montana got an open man. It's Ruggs. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Jennings now on the return. And spins away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And it'll be a terrific return. that is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First down, Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Let's go.
From the gun, Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Bradley Chubb, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Third and long here for Mariota. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They run again on first down. Peterson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. They'll hand it off to Bush. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Mariota. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Favre. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Throwing is Favre. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Prime time,
and
baby.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Favre. Throw left side complete. It's James. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
On third down, it's Peterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a run with Peterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Peterson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They run. Peterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And they work this out past the 25. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter from the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Favre on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Mariota. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mariota steps away to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
It's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? A 10th carry now for Peterson. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. Bush. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bradley Chubb, his 2nd sack of the night. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. Anthony Barr able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Margus Hunt able to take him down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Allen has it, left side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On first down, it's Bush, and he stopped immediately there. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Bush. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 11 and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was, well, you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least